During the Christmas shopping season, Juan had a vision of meeting the woman he killed at the mall. He wakes up in the middle of a field. He apparently lost consciousness while working with Tano and Clara at Campo de Mayo to gather firewood. At the camp, tensions are lower, but Tano is concerned about Juan's health. One day, Tano is summoned by the sergeant in charge. Lucas is in the meeting, he finds. It turned out that Lucas informed the sergeant Tano is an electrical engineer. They need Tano's assistance to fix an old radio, so they can talk to other survivors. To assist, Tano refuses to leave the camp. In the interim, the people are being taught how to fire guns by the soldiers. Sadly, the boy who was shot did not survive. Tano eventually becomes persuaded and decides to assist the military in repairing the radio. When he sees Roberto arrive at the camp, he realizes that the bugs are much stronger. Even with all of their weapons, Roberto's crew failed to reach their destination. Juan also agrees to leave, despite his wife's efforts to persuade him to stay. Two men later approach Juan. It turns out that one of them is an engineer for trains. The camp is close to a train station. The man suggests that the trains be fixed and used to get downtown, where the tower is. A few volunteers and some soldiers set out for the mission the following morning. First, the group goes to the train station where they quickly fix one train. Through the wreckage wall and into downtown, they take the train. They form three distinct units here, each with distinct responsibilities. On their way to the train station, one group was given the task of examining the planes they saw. The planes appear to have landed close to the tower building. While the final one keeps watch at various points, the other is tasked with fishing the radio. The mission to fix the radio and send a message to other survivors calling for help works. However, problems arise when the planes group arrives late. The group meets other survivors, but something doesn't seem right. They have apparently been brainwashed into working with the bugs. Inga, who is currently dating Omar, is a member of this group. Juan and a few others notice that a nearby stadium seems off. Juan asks the leader not to look into the stadium. The leader says that the people who went to look into the planes haven't told him anything. He can't take the chance of losing others. They decide to play a card game to distract Omar because he becomes concerned. Lucas suddenly loses control of the game and stabs Omar before fleeing. Tano and Juan try to figure out what's going on by following him to the roof. Lucas warns them not to disrupt anything and begins to talk about how everything was planned. He unfortunately jumps to his death before they can save him because his explanation is unclear. Juan notices something is off shortly after Lucas passes, away from his fall. He observes the other group returning from the plane. Sadly, this group has been brainwashed, and they attack the other group with brutality. With a small group, Juan, Omar, and Tano manage to flee the building. They drive away in safety after using the train. Franco, an additional soldier, joins Juan when he makes the decision to go to the stadium. To warn the others, the remainder return to the camp. They realize that the stadium is the Bugs' base camp as they approach it. The Bugs are teaching their prisoners to fight here. They are all under a spell,